Oh my God, I am in physical pain. I am actually struggling to utter a sentence. What I have just witnessed is burned into my ears, into my soul, into my retinas forever. The idiocy, the incompetence, the ineptitude of people who are running our game. It's shocking, it's painful, and it's worse than I ever dreamed it could be. It's as if I have seen something so horrific that I can't proceed with my normal life anymore. The VAR audio from the Liverpool game in which they had a disallowed goal against Tottenham. It's truly shocking. Now, one thing needs to come from this. There are two names that you must remember. The names are Dan Cook and Darren England, neither of whom should ever work in our beautiful game again. They are destroying it from the inside out because they are completely and utterly incompetent. And if the names Dan Cook and Darren England ever gain legitimate employment in football, something has gone wrong. They are completely and utterly bereft of any idea of how to do anything. They are completely incompetent, and how they have managed to secure themselves a job at the top end of the game. It is a travesty. If that is the best that we can offer, if that is our best, a country that helped produce the game, have produced some of the best footballers ever. This is our best. We've got to give it up. It's a comedy. It is a comedy of errors. And if it didn't upset me so much, if it wasn't so important, it would actually be laughable. These two idiots. It's very rare that I find myself in a situation where I struggle to actually find the words. I'm not convinced that I'm intelligent enough or articulate enough to do these two imbeciles justice. It's truly unbelievable. As I say, it is a comedy of errors. Listen to the audio from that. It's the blind leading the blind. It's dumb and dumber. It's pathetic. And this is the best that we can offer. How are these people making these decisions? The sheer panic in their voices. They didn't know what to do. They were stuck in the headlights. You're supposed to, in any situation, when there is a crisis, you're supposed to seize the day. You're supposed to become the best that you can be. These two shrunk. It's pitiful. They were two little nubs, and they relied on the help of a junior to get them out of trouble, and they couldn't even get on the life draft that was provided to them by him. Like VAR, it adds nothing to the game. I'm so anti-VAR. I'm so bored of VAR. It robs us of so much. And now we have learned that not only is VAR such a problem, but the people who are running it are completely incompetent. And actually, as an entity, VAR adds nothing but about 5 additional layers of potential human error. And when the humans involved are this thick, we're on a hiding waiting to happen. It's a miracle that these people can even blow a whistle to start a game of football. It's a miracle that they can even work out the complexities of the whistle. Oh, do I blow in this end? They're thick. It's painful. Like, what is going on in that geezer's loaf of bread? Nothing. Vacant between the ears. You can hear the panic in his voice. He doesn't know what day it is. And like I say, Dan Cook, Darren England, get out of our game. You are not worthy of being in the game. It seems like there is one bloke who's half sensible, but the rest of them are useless. Useless. Like the actual VAR ref, terrible. They're crying. It's pitiful. They're worn out. It's too big for them. It's you can hear the sheer drivel that they're speaking. They're panicked, crying, can't do anything because the game has resumed. Look, it's only a few seconds after the restart when we hear the words, delay the game. Suddenly, there's the life raft. Somebody has clocked it. There's a voice we haven't heard yet. Delay the game. It's said by the replay operator about 10 times. So clear that some ridiculous rule made up by VAR means that you can't go back and fix a mistake within a few seconds of the restart. The only bloke who speaks any sense is a Dutch graduate who ordinarily doesn't even speak during the conversations between the on-field officials and those in the VAR suite. A guy called Mo Abbey. He's 30. The only person that comes out of this with any sort of credibility. The only person on this tape who should ever work in our game again. He is the bloke who asked the confused VAR Darren England and his assistant Dan Cook whether they are happy with the outcome. Unfortunately, Cook and England ignore the advice. I reckon that they were shocked to hear his voice. He's so junior. He's 30. He's so junior. So they've dismissed him and they have proceeded as if everything is okay. And you could hear that VAR was far too eager to get the game restarted too quickly. And ultimately, that was part of what caused the error. But it's the way that they froze when the error became apparent. Like, you have to... If things go wrong, and things will go wrong. In life, things will go wrong. And when they do, your crisis management is part of who you are. It's part of your makeup. It's part of why you're paid. Right, backs against the wall. Let's put this right. They froze, man. They froze. They hid behind one another. They were cowardly. Cowardly. Nobody would take the responsibility. And you could hear, couldn't you? Wait. The on-field decision was offside. Are you happy with this? 3 seconds later, Tottenham take a free kick. So that, in theory at least, is the moment that the game can't be taken back. That is the moment that this disaster cannot be rectified. But surely somebody should have taken the game by the scruff of the neck at that point and maybe broken protocol. Maybe said, look, protocol suggests that I can't do this, but we are on the precipice of an absolute disaster here, a monumental cock-up that is going to have huge ramifications on the game forever. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break protocol. I'm going to call the game back. I'm going to give Luis Diaz his goal. And maybe I find myself in trouble. But the correct decision would have ultimately been secured. And therefore, the fallout can only be so severe. The fallout can only be so significant if the correct decision happened. But nobody had the bottle, nobody had the minerals, nobody had the fight, nobody had the determination. Everybody just went, oh my God, this has gone wrong and I don't know what day it is and I can't believe that I've even got this job in the first place because I'm a monumental idiot. That's what happened. And I understand that people, I'm sure in these comments, will be saying that they can't stop the game and change the VAR decision because of protocol. Forget the protocol. You have to be a hero in that situation. So the only thing that I can take from this is VAR needs to be scrapped now. It steals so much from us. It steals so much from the beautiful game. And even now, even if you're pro VAR and you believe in the tech of VAR, you must want it scrapped as well, because we can see that even if the tech is okay, we do not have the people capable of using it. So therefore, what's the point in having the tech? I don't like VAR for many reasons. Now we don't have the people that can use it either. It's a disaster waiting to happen. It robs the game of its soul. It robs us of the spontaneity. We have to be cautious about celebrating goals because we know that there is a team of people desperate to chalk them off. And that is what football is. You and I are football fans. That is why we are into the sport. That is why we love the sport. That is what the game is about. We are chasing a buzz, and that buzz is a last-minute winner. They rob us of that because you can't celebrate it. That spontaneity, that jubilation in the stands, celebrating with strangers, having a beer poured over you, being thrown, seats in front of you, hurting your shins. It's glorious, and VAR is stealing it. It's ruining the game. It's actually eroding the soul of football. So get rid of VAR, and crucially, get rid of these two. They must never darken our doorstep again. Dan Cook, Darren England, get thee gone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Shocking, isn't it? It's almost, I wish I could laugh. It's just so grim that I can't even smile about it. But it is comedic. Imbeciles. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts.